Cleaning my decks made me realize a lot of things. It made me realize that you don't have to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. For instance, you walk into your office and you sit in a desk that wasn't clean and you expect it to be automatically clean. That doesn't work. You have to make conscious effort to make your environment clean. So does your life. If you keep dating the same shitty men, you have the same shitty results. If you keep having the same lifestyle, you have the same shitty results. If you keep having the same friends, don't expect any change in your life. So clean these days made me understand that you could just clean something off temporarily and it becomes good. But consistently cleaning it actually makes the difference. A build-up of debt is what happens in our everyday life. You constantly make the same mistakes and you expect different results. Life doesn't work that way. Sometimes we sit down and blame ourselves for a lot of things, and we forget that the only things that we can change are the things within our control. Like the friendships that we made, the poor friendships, the poor choices we made, the bad relationships we entered, the wrong choices we made, even with our career, even with our body. For instance, you are thinking of starting that weight loss journey this year, and the same approach to food you used last year is what you're doing right now. You have to stand up and learn to discipline yourself and make changes. The same man you dated last year and you thought he was good for you and ended up messing your mind up. You think he's going to be different because there's a different number on the calendar. That's quite funny, I tell you. Well, if you want different results, do what I would simply do. Start afresh. Give everything a wipe down. Your choices, some things need to go. And you constantly have to work on yourself to improve all those things. Well, you can make the decision to change. But what if you're still stuck with the same bad habit? What if you're still stuck with the same things that got you where you are? It's not just about changing the people, but you have to change your attitude and character and also your mindset about certain things. That is when you see the main growth. That is when you see things fall into place. Just like organizing. If you constantly throw trash into your drawers every single day, you will create a mess. But once you start putting things in place, sorting things out, organizing, you understand that life has a perspective. These are things we don't even talk about every day. We just wake up and blame people for the things we go through, blame people for their attitude towards us, but we fail to understand that we are the ones that gave them the power to treat us in a certain kind of way. We are the ones that actually made them take us in a certain way, because most of the times we don't even take ourselves seriously. Once you realize that you are important and you place significant importance to that, people will follow suit. People keep treating you in a certain kind of way, you let it go, and they feel it is the norm, they feel it's normal, and they keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And you end up asking yourself questions like, oh, I'm a nice person, why do bad things come to me? Or why do bad things happen to good people? But you fail to understand that if you don't treat yourself well, let some garbage go, let some people go too, you won't see a significant change. Wiping down is a temporal thing, but causing a permanent change is something that we should actually invest in. For instance, last year was really a whole lot. I experienced a lot going on in my personal life, and I'll also share some of my fears I encountered due to past experiences. First of all, someone once told me that my voice was not good and it really affected me. And this is something that happened over 4 to 5 years now. And every time I hold my phone to do a voiceover, there is this voice of that person in my head telling me constantly that my voice wasn't good. Until I address that will continuously be a problem to me. Oh, you think people that come out and share part of them don't have anything to worry about? I'm sorry to burst your bubbles. You are the ones that have the greatest things to be. Sometimes we even hide behind our insecurities to make things work. Yes, everyone do have shame, but it's just about how you intend to handle the kind of shame you have. Well, I can say a lot of people handle theirs better than others, but it doesn't mean that you can't handle yours too. Well, that's what life is all about. Sometimes sit and wonder why things go the way they do. It's high time you discipline yourself and make that decision. Let some things go so that you can have room for new things. Open your mind, be open-minded actually. Because if you're not, a lot of things will pass you by. You judge people based on your past experiences. But most times, not all experiences are there to teach you. Some experiences are just to warn you. Others are to guide you. A large number of them is for you to have the knowledge. Sometimes they might not even apply in your case, but for you to be able to advise others. Well, 2024 just went by. 2025 will be amazing. For me, this is just a fresh start. Just like wiping down the soil that you have gone through with the mistakes of your life. Yes, there is hope that everything will be brand new again. But even gold went through fire to be what it is today. I would advise everyone that watched this video to this point to just stand up for yourself, because nobody will and nobody would. So when you make that conscious decision in your life to change, that is when you see the change you desire. Thank you for watching this far, and don't forget to subscribe. I think this is a year I'll be sharing much about myself, and I want you to share with me as well. Enjoy the rest of the video, okay? Bye.